Hello everyone. Today we discuss about project management versus operation management. What's the difference between them? If you are not sure about the difference between project and operation management, you are at the right place. So after reading these articles or my blog, the difference between the two terms will be crystal clear. So first, we will define a project and the role of project manager. Then we will explain the term operation and what an operation manager does. After that, we will cover how project management is related to operation management and address the difference between them. Additionally, we reached out to project and operations management experts to share their perspectives on key difference between projects and operation management. Last but not the least, we provide a list of valuable tools for project and operation managers. So let's get started. So first of all, we discuss about what is project. So according to Harvard Graduate Schools of Education, a project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create, so modify or retire a unique product, service and result. So similarly, the Association of Project Management APM defines a project as a unique transient endeavor undertaken to achieve planned objectives, so which could be defined in terms of outputs, outcomes or benefits. So the Boston Information Technology project management methodology describes as project as a unique endeavor, temporary with distinctive beginning and end, defined by specific and deliverable, now conductive by temporary team that exists for the duration of its executions, having a project manager who is responsible for its success, defined by identifying its starting point, the goals and objectives sought, and the route between them. So, to sum up, all projects share the following characteristics now. So, they are unique, they are temporary, they have a project team, they have a budget, they have a schedule and expectations the project team must meet. Now we discuss about what is project management. So the Association of Project Management APM defines project management as the application of processes, methods, skills, knowledges and experience to achieve specific project objectives according to the project acceptance criteria within agreed parameters. So according to the project management, the second edition, project management is the application of knowledge, skills, tools and techniques applied to project activities in order to meet the project requirements also. So APM points out the key factors that differentiate project management from just management. So it has a final deliverable and it has a limited time span. So moreover, unlike project management, management is an ongoing process. Now we discuss about the role of project manager in project management in organizations. So project management requires a project manager to make sure everything goes smoothly. So project managers are responsible for the projects through all the phases of project management, from the initiations to the end of the project closing phase. So the project manager responsible includes the following: defining project scopes, now planning and managing tasks in organizations, organizing resources, negotiable with contractor and suppliers, evaluating and managing risk factors, managing changes, documenting the project progress, collecting signatures and working on increasing employee engagement in organizations. Now we discuss about what is operational work. So unlike projects, that have a finite time span. Operations are ongoing and repetitive. In other words, operational work produces the same thing again and again in organizations. So, for example, developing a new product is a project, but the continued production of the product is an operation. So, operational activities may repeat as needed daily, monthly, or annually. So, they are usually found in manufacturing, number 2, procuring, number 3, production operations, number 4, accounting operation, number 5, inventory management, number 6, maintenance, number 7, distribution, number 8, customer service, and number 8, quality control. Now we discuss about what is operations management. So according to operation management is the administration of business practices to create the highest level of efficiency possible within an organization. It is concerned with converting materials and labor into goods and services as efficiently as possible to maximize the profit of an organization. So operations management involves planning, organizing, and overseeing the organizational processes. It aims to balance revenue and expenses and achieve the highest operating profits in organizations. So, in other words, operation management ensures the business runs effectively on a daily basis and includes managing various departments within the organizations, creating strategies, balancing revenue and cost, managing and streamlining processes, and working on production and logistic in organizations. Now we discuss about the role of an operations manager in operations management in organizations. So operation managers ensures that a business runs smoothly and efficiently. They oversee the work of different departments within a company to help them coordinate and work towards shared business goals. So the responsibility of an operations manager include but are not limited to assisting in designing and developing products and services, managing inventory via the supply chain, conducting procurement and purchasing, managing logistics, forecasting for planning processes, capacity planning, optimizing quality control, analyzing the value chain, optimizing resource distributions, eliminating waste and blockages, developing operational policies and procedures, and consistently improving processes. Now, how is project management related to operation management? Project management and operations management are not interchangeable terms, but there are some areas where they overlap. Suppose that company X decides to implement a significant change to its business operations. Significantly, changes are typically implemented as a project. So the implementation of the change counts as a project with a deliverable, the change, and the life frame. So after the project is completed, that is, the change is implemented, operations take care of maintaining, operating, and supporting the products or services that resulted from the project. So during a project's life cycle, the project could cross paths with operations in the following situations. In this phase of developing a new product or services or upgrading it when improving operations, and during the project closing phase when starting with adjusting procedures of any continuous support and tasks associated with the deliverable or services. Now we discuss about basic differences between project management and operation management. By now, you probably have an idea about how project management and operation management differs. Now we will take a closer look at these differences. We have prepared right now for the differentiate between project management and operation management. So differences: time frame, project management projects are time bounded. Operation management operations are day to day activities. Difference output: project management unique, operation management always the same. Differences: risks involved, project management higher risks, operation management lower risks. As we can see, there are some difference between project management and operation management regarding so time frame, outputs and risks involved. Let's explain them briefly. Now basic difference: time frame, number 1 point. Projects are time bounded with start and finish date. Operations are day-to-day activities that ensures the business runs effectively. Projects can be short, long term, but every project eventually comes to an end. On the other hand, operations run continuously. In the line with that, a project team is assembled to work on a particular project and disassembles after the project ends. Similarly, a project manager role is temporary while an operations manager role is ongoing. For example, a company can decide to undertake a project launch a new product or services to improve existing processes in organizations. Once the product or services is launched, the project is completed. On the other hand, operation management is responsible for overseeing directly and controlling continuous business operations such as manufacturing operations, accounting operations and product operations. Now basic difference to output. Just as projects are unique, their outputs are as well as. So they vary depending on the project and the result we want to accomplish with a particular project. Now the project produces new outcomes to achieve business objectives. On the other hand, operations don't aim to produce anything new but to maintain the sustain a system. They produce the same products, service or results repeatedly. Basic difference 3. Risks involved. In operation management, the risk level is higher as projects imply exploring new territories. Operation management risk level is lower as the tasks are recurrent. So those are the basic difference between project management and operation management. Everyone should know, but what do the experts have to add? Now differences between project management and operation management according to experts. So we reached out to project and operation management experts to pick their brains on the key difference between project and operation management. So operations are more varied than projects task wise according to Druckmann. So an agile coach, certified Scrum trainer and the author of the book Project Management and Process Management do fundamentally differ. So a project is a body of work that has a definite start and end. Operations work is more varied. So there is a fine flighting, that is the system is down. Small projects and efforts like upgrading everyone to the latest version of the Windows. Now for this reason, the groups often to do best when they work in short illustrations and when their work is prioritized. So the operation manager makes sure they are making the best use of their limited resources in organizations. Now we provide also the new views that a project is a temporary endeavor while operations are going and repeated actions. So a project can be defined as a temporary endeavor that produces a unique product, service or result. On the other hand, operations we should think of and business and as unusual. They are ongoing repetitive actions, that is procurement according to finance, marketing and sales, and key are the core business functions. Operations are permanent in nature and don't produce anything new. Now, projects can be anything, anytime. Operations required long time planning for processes. So, a project manager is all about accomplishing a one time unique project on time, winning budget and meeting the goals established for the project. So, from a marketing campaign to building a house to developing software, while operation management projects usually involves developing new processes, layout, installations of technology, etc. So, uh, the involves daily management of the flow of materials and organizing how the work is done. Long term planning is also required to ensure the organizations has supply chain partnerships functioning well and managing capacity to meet forecasted demands. Now, operations manager are full-time staff. A project manager's work is bound by time and scope. So, who's he hired to project manager and operation managers? Regularly, there are major differences from the perspective of the receipt of the work of both types of manager. So, operation managers run a core business functions that they an integral and ongoing part of the day-to-day business of a company. They are and should be typically full-time staff. A project manager, however, work is different. It is specific project or initiative bounded by time and scope. So there is a beginning, middle, and the end to their work, which is typically a one-off project. So not part of the day-to-day work of the standard business functions. So that's for the video, my friends. If you like my educational channel, please subscribe my channel. Thanks a lot.